Katonga Bridge was just now blocked by the NRA. There is no any supply now going to me from this side. No food, no nothing. Those people could not dislodge the NRA. There was confusion within the army already. So now they were actually not cooperative in just working together to dislodge the NRA.
That is Ojara, Captain Ojara, who was still alive. That's briefly what he said. And yesterday he has passed away. He passed away. May his soul rest in peace. The news was broken by Mega FM. So in this video, I'm going to take you through his life story. The man who almost stopped NRA from entering Kampala.
Hunger is a terrible thing. Children were even just thinning out. Soldiers started leaking out, just leaving us. So when they reached there, they destroyed to narrate. Yeah, say now we are there is no food, people are very weak.
The path of redemption, the story of Captain Ojara and his troops. In the heart of Uganda's turbulent 1980s, the country was embroiled in a bloody civil war as the government forces of the Uganda National Liberation Army, that is UNLA, fought to retain control. Many soldiers faced impossible decisions. Among them was Captain Olanya Ojara, a seasoned and pragmatic officer stationed in Masaka. This, in turn, was not something which was ordinary. And, being in Masaka, there was a lot of pressure where he held the fort amid his increasing tension. The conflict had been taken a heavy toll on UNLA troops in the region. Lieutenant Colonel James Tiba Muleka, the commanding officer of the 38th Brigade, had fallen in battle alongside Major John Tebandeke, the garrison commander. The loss of these two senior commanders left a vacuum of leadership at the needed to be filled quickly.
So when you come across that is a good luck. You collect, you cut, then you put in the water. There was no salt, you have to eat with the pili. So to get anything to eat, our soldier has to go out the barracks, where there are matoke or where there are sweet potatoes, cassava, but there you will not get that thing without fighting. Because all where there are food stuff, you find the NRA are there.
Despite being second in command, Captain Ojara found himself thrust into the leadership role during one of the most dangerous periods of the war. With Kampala's promises of reinforcements dwindling, Captain Ojara took command of the surviving soldiers, including two promising junior officers, Lieutenant Julius Okera and Lucky Kidega, as the days stretched into weeks and supplies failed to arrive. Morale plummeted and the situation became more desperate. Captain Ojara realized they could no longer rely on the central government to deliver the much-needed reinforcements. Instead of sacrificing his men in a hopeless defense, Ojara made a bold and courageous decision. He sought out a peaceful surrender with the opposition forces, prioritizing the survival of his troops. Ojara's tactical retreat, while perceived by some as an act of defeat, was a carefully calculated maneuver to preserve the lives of his men. It was a testament to his leadership that no further bloodshed was necessary. Lieutenant Julius Ojara and Lucky Kidega, who had fought valiantly alongside him, were among the soldiers whose lives were spared through this surrender. For these men, the war was not yet over, but they were forever indebted to Ojara for saving them when it seemed like there was no escape.
Now, before we reach where they are, we found the roadblock here. Even Saleh was seeing it. I had my pistol there. So they disarmed them. He sent somebody that let other soldiers be disarmed, but leave Olanya with his pistol. They say, what do you drink? What do you drink? When you drink, and then some soldiers say, if we start drinking water again, that we will fall here.
What? Years passed, and the tide of Ugandan politics shifted. Following the rise of a new regime, Ojara and many of his soldiers who had once been UNLA members switched allegiance. This new phase of their lives would prove to be even more distinguished than their former roles. Ojara's decision to prioritize life over death earned him respect from both former adversaries and allies alike. He steadily rose through the ranks in the Ugandan military, ultimately retiring as a brigadier general. His legacy was not just that of a soldier, but of a leader who had navigated a treacherous path with integrity and foresight. Lieutenant Julius Ojara and Lucky Kidega also flourished under the new regime. Their talents were quickly recognized and they each rose to the rank of Major General. Along the way, both men pursued high education, achieving doctorates, that is PhDs, while continuing their military service. Ojara's contributions to the Ugandan military and peacekeeping operations earned him national acclaim until his passing. Kidega, still in service, and also now a full general, who hails from Batoro Town Council in Agao district, a respected figure both in academia and military circles. Captain Olanya Ojara's legacy stands as a testament to the complexity of Uganda's post-colonial military history. While some may have viewed his surrender as a retreat, those who knew him understood that it was a courageous act of compassion and strategy. By saving his men, he gave them the opportunity to carve out new paths in life, paths that ultimately led to distinguished careers and service to their nation. In the annals of Uganda's military history, Ojara, Ojara, and Kidega remain etched as leaders who, against all odds, survived the war and went on to build a new Uganda under the current Museveni. Thank you.